What I learned from my third time doing 75 hard. If you ever wanted to do 75 hard or you don't even know what it is, this video is for you. What is 75 hard about, first of all, for the one that don't know what it is? It's very simple, right? It has been done by a guy that's called Andy Frisella. Shout out to Andy, right? And he created a program that everybody can do completely for free, but it's going to change your life and how you live your life, right? And it's basically like this. It's 5 rules. First rule, it is you have to stick to a diet. Can be whatever diet you want to do. Keto, carnivore, high protein, low carb. That's, for example, what I do because it's very simple and it works super well for me. Vegan, whatever you want to do on the diet, it does not matter. You can do what you want. Just important, obviously, no cheat meals, like just general knowledge, no fries, no crisps, no chocolate, like these kind of that stuff, that is not allowed, no desserts, blah, 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 right? So just a proper diet. That's number one. Number two is you have to drink 4 liters of water, which honestly can become a lot. I show you more to this later and I tell you also what's the best way to do that. Okay, but this is the next thing then what you need to do. And then you have to read 10 pages of personal development, which should be easy. I mean, I'm doing that by myself, easily reading that per day. And then the next thing, you have to do 2 workouts a day. 2 workouts a day, twice 45 minutes, minimum of 4 hours difference between the 2 workouts. So they make it with purpose that it's becoming hard. So that's the thing. And the next thing is 1 workout has to be outside. It doesn't matter if it's 40 degrees Celsius. It doesn't matter if it's -10. It doesn't matter if it's windy, rainy. It does not matter. So every day there are no excuses and you need to go outside, yes or yes. All right. So that's basically it. And you have to make a progress picture. I was running it the 3rd time this year. I always started normally in start of January. And it's the 2nd time that I ran it with a group, which is interesting. I ran it with my group of a few people of Limitless Rewired, the majority of group, and then a few other people that joined. Even in 1 month is already very difficult for people to really keep that. Even it sounds simple, right? It sounds simple. 2 workouts a day, 4 liters of water, progress picture, diet, and the 10 pages. So it's like, it's not rocket science, but the point is, it is tough. Trust me, it is tough because everything else that you normally do, like you obviously no alcohol, and it's also important, obviously. A lot of people just they fuck it up because, for example, alcohol is a big one to fuck it up, by the way. So like there's, for example, there's like, there was the 90th birthday of my grandmother, and like I drank a glass of champagne. I'm like, yeah, bro, like, what should I say? Like, or I had some, what do you say? I had some old fashioned with my old boss, Mr. James, if you watched it. Right? There's a lot of reasons, right, why people fuck it up. And there's only a few people that do it until the end. And I think at the end, we were, what is it? Matt, Daniel, and me. And who else? I think we were 4 at the end, 4 of 17. So yeah, so we did it until the end, right? And the rest were just like not doing it. So like, if you really want to become a mindset beast, 75 hard is a massive thing to do. I know a lot of people, your guys are watching me because you're really into that stuff. So, and here's another thing about mindset, right? Because people always think like mindset is like, meditation, visualization, God knows what, like these kind of things, writing down your things, journaling, that's all mindset. But that's not really mindset. Mindset, what really mindset is, and that's what I teach about mindset, is like when shit hits the fan. That's what I teach. When really shit hits the fan, how are you acting under pressure? That's what mindset is about. And that's why as a business owner, if you need a strong mindset because shit hits the fan every day. You get hit in the balls, you get hit in the face, and it's just about how fast you bounce. That's what it's all about. So if you don't have a strong mindset, you're not going to be a business owner for long. because you don't have the persistence. You just get one, two, three times hit and you don't stand up anymore, right? So that's why, like, if you want to become a strong business, a strong entrepreneur, like 75 hard is something that I highly recommend you doing, because it makes you, it changes you in your way of, like, you know, like Andy Frisella always said, it kills the bitch voice. Like the voice that is saying, today no, because today is raining. Today no, because it's windy. Today no, because it's cold. Like all that shitty voice that's always saying, no, today is not the day. You just kill it. And you can, this helps you in everything else that you do. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. You're just like, okay, fuck it, I'm just going for it. Because in the end, every day is you versus you. Wake up in the morning, you versus you. First alarm clock, you versus you. The whole day it continues. Do I go out in the morning for a morning walk or run, or do I sleep a half hour or 45 minutes longer? What do I do? Do I go to the gym, or do I sit in the sun? You know what I mean? Like, it's always you versus you. And the more you win that battle, the stronger you become in your mindset. And the better your mindset is, the better you become in business, right? And very often, and that's the interesting story, very often there's things in our mind that stop us from being in our best mindset. And it's interesting because, like, I can spot this in 10, 15 minutes when I talk to you. I can spot exactly what's stopping you from going and reaching your full potential. And now I've created a tool, okay, that's called the Revenue Ceiling Mirror. Link is below. Check it out, right? In this tool shows you in 10 minutes why you're not going to what's stopping you from going to your next level. Really freaking crazy tool. It's a mirror that you can talk to. It's crazy. Check it out. It's here below in the description. But all right, let me go back to 75 hard. The cool thing about it is, for example, one thing that I will keep this time is, like, and I kept it already because I'm already done with it, is like my morning walks, right? So I go in the morning, or I go for a walk or for a run, depending, but every day I go out for 45 minutes in the morning. And interesting is this, like, first of all, you sleep much better, because it's the best thing that you can do for your circadian rhythm. If you go first thing in the morning, you go for a longer walk, brilliant, right? You just sleep better. So this is the first thing that you realize. Plus, and this is interesting for me, I have my best ideas on these morning walks. We don't have our best ideas in front of a desk, in front of a computer. We have our best ideas in the time where we're not doing anything, in the time where we're just being, right? This is like, I have my best ideas in the morning always when I come back or whatever. When I'm in the walk, I'm like, oh, this is something that I can do. And that's, like, most of the time crazy cool ideas, right? So, like, that's something that I will definitely keep. My obviously working out 4 or 5 times a week for me is standard. Water drinking, I'm not sure about that. I already told you, I'll tell you a little bit more about it. So, like, the thing is, like, 4 liters of water is a lot, right? Like, the only way to do this properly is, like, you have to start very early with the drinking. Like, if you basically start first thing in the morning and you're already drinking like half liter, 0.75, something like this, and then if you go to the gym, you have like a 1.5 liter bottle. So you really drink a lot there. So if you can bring in like 2.5 to 3 liters already until lunchtime, you're good. Then it's easy. But if you don't do that and you forget it because you have too much work whatsoever, and you still have to drink it later, you go pissed the whole night. I'm not joking. You're waking up at 3:30, 4, you know, it's just like, especially at the start, it's not easy, okay? But also it really cleans all your organs and stuff like this. So that's why it's a really good thing to do. But something, for example, that I will not keep. I'm anyway drinking like 3 liters, and I think that's all right. I don't know if you have to drink 4 liters. Maybe in the summer, yeah, when it's really hot, then that's a good thing to do. But in general, like, I don't think it's like you have to continue doing this. Like, that's just my personal opinion. Reading, obviously, I mean, this is something that I love doing. It's just something that I will keep doing anyways. Like I always say, the best thing that you can do in the evening is, instead of watching your phone, it's just like really, especially the last 30 minutes, switch off all your electronic devices, read a book, and you also, again, sleep much better, which is amazing for your energy. So yeah, that's what it's all about. So 75 hard, guys, if you want to try it out, it's absolute killer. I also leave you a link from Andy Frisella's podcast. I'm not getting anything from Andy Frisella for that. You can start it always, every time. It's you versus you. You can do it completely on your own. You can do it in a group as well. There are some groups out there. but like you can do it completely on your own. And the interesting thing is like you really will learn to become accountable with yourself. You become impeccable with your word. So you say something and you do it. And that makes you a better entrepreneur and a better human being, right? And so that's why if you want to try it out, it could change your life, check it out. 75 Hard. I highly recommend it if you want to become a mindset beast. Let's go. If you like what you saw, leave me a like, leave me a comment. If you have done 75 Hard, bro, please leave me a comment about how it was for you, how it changed your life. Maybe you can, motivate, inspire more people to go for this thing, because honestly, like, it really is life-changing. Again, and if you have anything that stops you where you're not sure what it is, run the Revenue Stealing Mirror. Link is in the description. All right, boys and girls, whatever. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video.